Oh, hi, friends. Miss Helene here. I was getting ready for Passover, and I brought out one of the books that I like to read this time of year. Maybe you'd like to hear the story. It's called What is Passover? And it's by Harriet Zeffert. Ready? Okay. Jake's mother was preparing for Passover. Jake asked, "What is Passover?" Jake's mother answered, "Passover is a Jewish holiday. Thousands of years ago, the Jews were slaves in Egypt. They had no freedom and were owned by the ruler of Egypt, who was called the Pharaoh." The Bible says that God chose Moses to tell the Pharaoh to free the Jews. When the Pharaoh refused, Moses warned him that God would send terrible punishments. And God did. He sent frogs, biting insects, beasts, cattle disease, boils, hail, locusts, and darkness. Still, the Pharaoh would not free the Jews. They're making matzo balls for the Seder. Jake's father continued. Then Moses warned the Pharaoh that unless the Jews were freed, the oldest son in every Egyptian family would die. When death came to his own son, the Pharaoh agreed to let the Jews go. The Jews had to leave quickly and could not wait for their bread to rise. The flatbread they carried as they hurried through the desert is called matzah. There they are, fleeing into the desert. Jake's mother called him to help her set the table. She said, "Every year at Passover, we have a special meal called a Seder. At the Seder, we remembered what happened to the Jews when they were slaves in Egypt. At each place, we put a special book called a Haggadah. On a special plate, we have bitter herbs, haroset, a mix of apples and wine and nuts, parsley, salt water, a hard-boiled egg, and a roasted shank bone." Here's the Seder plate. And people at the Seder. At the Seder, everyone reads from the Haggadah. There are blessings over the wine. "Blessed art thou, eternal our God, King of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine." We eat matzah in memory of the flatbread the Jews carried as they escaped from Egypt. Here they are, the matzah. We leave an extra glass of wine on the table. It is there for the prophet Elijah, who is said to go through the world doing good. We open the door to invite Elijah in, and then everyone sings a special song to him. Eliyahu Hanavi. You know that song? We're going to sing it at the Seder. Just before the Seder ends, all the children look for the afikomen, matzah that we wrap and hid at the beginning of the Seder. Oh, somebody found it. There he is. So happy. The Seder ends after everyone has a piece of the afikomen. Happy Passover! Happy Passover, everyone. We hope you have a good holiday. I'll see you soon. Bye.